How's it going, guys? And I'm here with another video on another stupid celebrity. And man, oh man, is this a bad take? I mean, you want to talk about bad takes. It's almost guaranteed if you have a blue check mark next to your name, there's like a 50% chance, maybe that's even generous. There are people that have blue check marks that say a lot of intelligent things, but I would say there's maybe like a 60% chance you're going to hear something just flat out dumb and cringeworthy. And, and unless you've been living under a rock, or, I can't blame you if you're trying to avoid the current political situation and, and social upheaval, but there's kinda a conflict going on over yonder in the Ukraine with Russia. And my personal opinion on this is that we should not be getting involved over there. We've got a ton of problems here that need to be addressed. We don't have time to deal with this. I'm just saying, not to be heartless, but we have so many problems here. We have tremendous amounts of homelessness. We have gas prices that are astronomical, going through the fucking roof. Excuses out the wazoo of why it's that way. We've got inflation. We've got wages that are not rising. And it's a very frustrating situation. And it's post-pandemic. You've got people still recovering from businesses. No one knows what the hell is going on. Are we in a pandemic still? Is the pandemic over? They're saying no. Other people are saying yes. Everyone's head is spinning. And meanwhile, a bunch of rich politicians that somehow, some way, not enough people bring this up, but somehow, some way, they're making way more money than what their salary indicates. You have multi-millionaires in Congress. Like, it's not even mathematically possible. But we all know what's going on there. But, you'd probably want to, do something for the people of your country first before post-pandemic jumping into a foreign affair. But sure enough, this is the day and age we live in, 2022, where the shit does not stop. It's constantly hitting the fan. The shit's all over the room. We don't have enough shovels to clean it up. It's a complete and utter disaster, to say the least. That's understatement. As much as disgusting and vile as that may sound, that is an understatement. But there's still people out there with these cringe-ass takes. And, it goes without saying, if you're aware of the man, George Takei, who, I will never take anything away from this guy as a big Star Trek fan, more specifically the original series, and even more so the next generation. George Takei was excellent on the original Star Trek. I think especially when they all had like clones of themselves, mirror copies. I think George Takei probably put in the best performance on that episode. If anyone knows what I'm talking about, any Star Trek fans out there, let me know in the comments. But George Takei was also really funny on Howard Stern for a while. Howard Stern gave this man relevance outside of random ass comic book conventions, where this guy would do autograph signs. But George Takei wasn't getting a lot of work before Howard Stern. Howard Stern, made this guy his announcer, and his, voice. Oh my! I mean, I think I gotta say, I like George Takei as an entertainer. I'm not going to say that he sucks, because that just wouldn't be an accurate statement. I think that he's actually really good at what he does from an entertainment standpoint. But when it comes to Twitter and it comes to him voicing his political opinions, he's downright fucking horrible, as can be seen here. Americans, we can endure higher prices for food and gas if it means putting the screws to Putin. Consider it a patriotic donation in the fight for freedom over tyranny. And, you know, as you could clearly see, you have George Takei, Defiant L's. Guys, if you're on Twitter, you gotta follow Defiant L's. They tried taking this guy off of here. He's just absolutely excellent. But we already redistribute wealth from the many to the few, from the poor and middle class to the rich. Time to flip the script. But that's not what George Takei is saying now. Now he's saying, oh, you know what? Fuck you. Give all your money up. You know, you just gotta deal with it because this is the way we're going. And the quartering says, thank you, multimillionaire. I absolutely totally love the quartering. You know, if there's one subscription that I treasure so much here on YouTube, it is the quartering. I absolutely love that, man. He's absolutely right. You know, this guy right here, he is a multi-millionaire. He is an actor. He is a celebrity. He is a blue check mark on Twitter. These high prices are not going to affect him all that much. So he's like, okay, you know what? You average, you know, middle class or lower middle class American, you know what? Just pay it because you know what? You don't deserve to have any gripes about the current situation that's going on. I mean, how can you be that out of touch? I mean, didn't he live in a time before he was a millionaire? Of course he did, of course. Before he became an actor, long before he became, you know, a part of Howard Stern's crew, this man, you know, was like everyone else. But apparently he's forgotten about that. And, you know, because we all have to play the game. They all have to play the game. The Rock, you know, all these other actors that we see, you know, up at the award show, they all have to, like, bow down to the elites at the end of the day. But, you know, a person like George Takei, there's some people where I could see, like, The Rock, you know, or John Cena, or, you know, some of these people where you know that, like, deep down they don't really feel that way, but if they want to have a career in Hollywood, they have to play the game. And that's how I feel. I don't think The Rock, you know, wanted to go against Joe Rogan. I don't think The Rock wanted to do that. But you got to go a guy like George Takei, and I think that this man believes everything that he spouts, all the vitriol that he spouts on Twitter. I actually think that the man actually believes what he says, because you could just see the frequency, the fact that this guy is very, very consistent at what he says. He is like just all the way, possibly however you could be to the left. He is like on, like against the wall, like he is pressed up against the wall as far as you could be to the left. And I mean, God, can't the man just like see it from another perspective for once? I mean, come on, can't you see? Like, yeah, I don't think a lot of people in California are interested in paying $5 a gallon for gas. That's a little bit ridiculous, I might say, just to put it mildly, folks. So let me know what you think about this hot take down in the comments down below. I'd love to know. And let me know what you think about the type of content I'm doing here on this channel lately. Trying to switch it up. Trying to give you a little bit of variety. Hope you all are enjoying it. And please subscribe if you haven't already. Click the bell so you get all notifications. I hope this new type of content is going to make me earn your subscription, you know. So I would greatly appreciate if you could take the time to do that. And guys, click the bell so you get all notifications when I post all these new videos. I want to thank all my patrons for your long time support. And thanks again, guys. I'll see you next time.